to partner with the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce and bring you the first of its kind digital rewards opportunity pass. It's basically just a big giant coupon that all of you get to use, and we will talk about it later. So I just want to give a super special shout out before we really get going to Three Spaces, who is here tonight. They curated all of our art over there, so if you guys were absolutely wowed, you are correct. There it is. And another to our Executive Director of the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce, Helena. She's working really hard with us to make this a reality, and we're just very, very excited to start. So I am going to introduce Mark Jaffe, who is the President of the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce. He's going to give us a thoughts.
Well, thank you, everybody. First of all, thank you all for coming. I am really excited about this new platform. We think it's going to add a lot to bringing people into New York City, helping the people that live and work here, a digital platform. It's also going to be, my understanding, we're going to learn more about the new technology, Web3. So it's going to help build business to consumer relationships. We have 30,000 business and civic leaders that are going to get the message about it. And we have you. So I want to welcome you to the launch. My job here tonight is simple, to welcome you and to introduce Joanna, who's the co-chair of our technology committee. I remember when she started, and who would have thunk? Joanna, you're marvelous. We also have a tech entrepreneur from Brezhnev, and Joanna's going to introduce her. And again, I have to thank Helena and Barbara and our whole staff at the Greater New York Chamber. I see the co-chair of our political action committee here, Greg. And I want to welcome you to the General Society Library, and I look forward to this presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you much.
We keep it here, no?
Keep it here.
Yeah.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Very, very excited to have each and one of everybody here. I'd like to start off by saying that I have spoken to dozens of businesses across the last few months, ever since we started this initiative with the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce. They've been small and local businesses, they've also been large businesses. But across anybody that I've talked to, there's two common denominators that brings all these businesses together. The first one is that all these businesses are looking for unique ways to drive their business forward and to drive their revenue forward. And the second biggest common denominator is all of them are the backbone of New York City.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if they're commerce, if they're entertainment, if they're art galleries, or even beyond that. All of the businesses that are involved with NYC Drop and all the businesses in New York City are critical in moving our economy forward. Now, I'd like to highlight a couple of businesses that are actually right over here. They're participating in the New York City Drop. We have everybody from Empire Steak that's going to offer a special perk for anybody that is attending here today and decides to dine at one of their fine establishments.
Yummy.
Yeah. So Empire Steak, you can raise your hand here. Talk to them. And also Hugo Hotel as well, who's going to be offering a special perk to anybody who decides to book a night or two. So again, if any of you guys are visiting out of town, I know NFT NYC is pretty big right now. If you're visiting out of town, definitely participate and basically enjoy all of what New York City has to offer.
And I think, Joanna, right? Treat yourself to being a New Yorker. Because why not? You're here, whether you're a tourist, whether you're local, this is the time for you to be able to treat yourself. And Joanna, but perks and discounts have been around for years, okay? Yes. What is it that makes this room, all of these people that are participating in this moment, so historical? And honestly, also, what is the drop? Like we keep saying, dropping the drop.
Yeah.
What is the drop and why is it so historical?
Yep. So DROP stands for Digital Rewards and Opportunities Pass.
Oh my God, can we take a moment? How clever is that? Like, we are very proud of that acronym. Digital rewards and opportunities pack.
Exactly, and it's a first of its kind citywide digital rewards program that we're building leveraging blockchain and Web3 technologies.
Absolutely, and that right there, the fact that it is digital and it leverages blockchain technology is something that we are so excited about. And before we get swept away in the excitement, I almost want to take a moment, Joanna, to acknowledge that when you say Web3, when you say blockchain, and we were just having this conversation with Denise just now, there are a lot of reactions that you get, and these reactions can be very polar, opposite, often. And I think the reason for that is that often when we talk about Web3 technology, especially because it's so nascent, it's been a little bit about, it's not been the easiest to step into. We've been in this space for a few years, and Web3 and blockchain and crypto and Bitcoin can all seem very scary sometimes. And even before you enter the space, it's like, do you have a wallet? How safe is your seed phrase? What about MetaMask? Have you seen the ledger? Are you really custodial or non-custodial? These are all things that honestly, at the end of the day, maybe a lot of people don't really care about. Because honestly, what I care about is where's my free smoothie? Where am I getting, where am I getting my hotel discount? And I think one of the things we want to do is remove the barriers from onboarding the next 100 million people into Web3, into blockchain technology. And what we really want to do is to make it accessible and not frightening and not scary, and to make it safe and efficient and transparent. And I want to ask you, Joanna, I think when we started this, we've been on this agenda, there've been literally discussions internally to be like, make it easier, no, even easier, no flatter learning curve. So how easy is easy for us?
Oh, it's so easy. I want you guys to, for a few brief seconds, forget about everything you know about onboarding, right, on the blockchain. And what we did is we've eliminated all the common friction points you usually find, and we've simplified it to the point where anybody who's visiting or living in New York City can participate with simply a sign-up of their email address. That's
email.
That's it, just an email.
You
better have
email.
one.
Okay, who does not have an email? Everyone has an email? We good? We good? Okay, email is all you need. So let's ask this whole, I like this smooth skip thing we have going on, but let's just show you what it is. Let's just literally get the drop on your phone. So everyone, take your phones out. I'm gonna have a QR code. Joanna's gonna tell you the website to go on, and let's just show them how easy it is. So I'm gonna pull up the QR code. Why don't you say it?
Yep, it's nycdrop.co. Yep, really awesome domain. Thank you, Helena. But
nycdrop.co. That's all they're looking for, yeah?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they go there, and what are they doing then?
What they're doing is, again, wants to take a wild guess? Signing up with what? Your email address. That's it.
So this is the QR code. Anyone who goes on here, all you're doing is signing up with your email address. So while you are doing that, Joanna, I want to know a few more perks. Come on, what am I gonna do? They all have their phones out.
Yep.
They're getting the drop on their phones, and then more perks.
So we're going to have an entire roadmap across the next 12 months, 8 categories. It's going to range from retailers, it's going to range to restaurants. If anybody of you guys are managing a business, critical B2B services that help move your business forward is pretty important. Anything that will be able to help you enjoy New York City better, spend in New York City better, and of course be able to move yourself forward.
I love that. So right now, probably what's happening on your phones is you're on the website, you said sign up for free, you have to activate, go to your email because we do want to be safe and secure about that. And as soon as you come back to the New York City website, this nycdrop.co, you now probably see an image. And that beautiful piece of art is not just gorgeous and a piece of art that Amanda over here, one of our co-founders, has created. Is just absolutely gorgeous. But this is also the door to all of the perks that you will enjoy as you treat yourself to being a New Yorker. So what do you say, Joanna? Should we just look at the image as well?
Let's look at,
maybe
let's
tiny
even
on
launch
the
it.
phones.
How about
Let's
that?
drop the drop, guys.
Dropping
Let's
the drop?
drop the drop. Let's do it. All right, let's drop the drop. who's gonna count down this drop with me. Alright. Alright. Whoa, stop! Alright, okay. Everybody ready to drop the drop? Yeah! Alright, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alright, everyone, that's the drop.
And I just want to tell you guys how significant this is, because it's not only Unleash Web3 that wants to be able to move the economy forward, it's not only the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce that wants to move the economy forward, but all of you guys here in this room right now are literally helping move the economy forward by participating in the New York City drop. So I want everybody to applaud, give a big applause to yourselves. Thank you, thank you.
I think one thing I want to underline, Joanna, is this drop. First of all, we focus on utility over technology. So right now, this drop, you can literally carry this on your phone and you can browse all of the perks that are on the page that you see. That is excitement.
It's upstairs.
Oh, it's upstairs.
Okay, fair. The bells of excitement. If we're dropping the drop. That's amazing.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so one of the things that we do want to underline is we're also going to use this drop as an opportunity to educate all of you on blockchain a little by little. So right now, today, you see the image in front of the drop.
Yep.
Next week, you're actually going to start seeing in your account a few little details about Web3, such as the wallet address where you hold this drop, or the NFT that is the image behind the drop. So we have a whole roadmap. This is day one. We have a 12-month roadmap where we're hoping that by the end of this, not only are you going to be gurus in rewards and perks, but you're also going to be gurus with blockchain technology and Web3 education, because that is the way that you democratize a new technology, is by making it accessible and by flattening the onboarding curve.
And what I would also like to do is I would like to bring somebody very special that we would love to spend a couple of minutes talking about how excited we are. So I'm bringing up Denise Phillip Adams. I just need an intro.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Does everyone hear me back there? I feel that there's some folks in the back that should come a little closer. Make sure you scan that barcode that Joanna gave. Real quickly, my name is Denise Felipe Adams, and I am the Executive Director of the Mayor Adams team from Innovation and Emerging Market. What we do is all things tech, innovation, crypto, blockchain, and then a couple of other private stuff that the mayor had tasked us with. Anybody from the private sector that wants to pitch things to the mayor sends it to me because I work like a little pit bull and make sure that it gets done. There's a few familiar faces here that know me during the campaign for the mayor. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I wanna call up all the wonderful ladies who are behind this invention that I met earlier. If you guys don't mind coming up here, I wanna make sure these ladies come up here. Everyone.
Elena.
I'm just like.
Yeah.
So these are the wonderful mastermind behind NYC Drop. I always want to say that Drop NYC, but it's NYC Drop. Mayor Adams has been very clear during his campaign time, and even right now, even today, someone asked him about technology and robo, whatever they said, and just so you guys know that the message is very clear. Mayor Eric Adams, as well as myself, I consider myself the better looking Adams, just he is a staunch advocate of all things technology. His message is very clear that he is going to streamline and push the city forward with technology, however that looks like. So I want to make sure that everyone in this room hears this clearly, that if you don't understand what crypto is, as I mentioned to the ladies earlier, there's this misconception about crypto and digital asset and where we're going. But Web3, blockchain is the new initiative that New York City is going to adopt, and we are going to move forward. So I want all of you guys to give it up for these wonderful ladies behind this invention to make sure to push us forward. Because it takes some wonderful, like-minded females to get these things done, right? And thank you again for supporting them, because we know there's a lot of businesses that want to get this done, but it's very important that we are included in these conversations, right? Because at the end of the day, we're not only problem solvers, we're mothers, we're daughters, we're friends, we event planners. People know about this. You know, I worked in the campaign very, very, very hard, and I know that the mayor has been very clear on making sure he surrounds himself and empower women in high positions. But it takes the support of everyone, of community, people like you, to not only financially back people up, but also give them a little level of support when it's mostly needed. Right? When we need to just give a little bit of sound bites and just run things by your inventions, just give us the support. I mentioned to these wonderful ladies that the city was looking to do an initiative like this last year, but we were getting a lot of resistance and pushback from city agencies and just community folks. They just don't want to move the city forward when it comes to technology. But it takes the private sector to, you know, New York City has the highest, I don't care about Silicon Valley, but New York City has the highest number of businesses that were registered right here when it comes to NFT and blockchain and Web3. New York City is at the forefront of it. Whether people left to Miami and came back, just so you know, New York City did it first, okay? That's why we embrace the new hashtag, We Love New York, because it takes the we-ism of everybody to make sure that we embrace technology right here. We are the innovators, we are trendsetters, and you know what? There's nobody like New Yorkers. So give it up for these ladies, and thank you for being here tonight. We thank you for this. Thank you for allowing me to take up your work and give you support. I look forward to seeing this in every platform and putting our seal of approval on this however we can. So make sure you guys spread the word. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you all, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much.
Have fun.
Have fun. There's drinks.
Should I introduce myself to her from the nurse office?